think I like this little life. This little life.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dimps. I'm 27 years old and I live between two countries, the UK and South Africa with my husband. We travel back and forth for like 4 to 6 months, and starting a visual diary has been an absolute game changer for me. I've had an active YouTube channel for coming up on 2 years now. Which is unreal. And something so precious I've gained from starting this channel is it has been a massive memory bank. Back in high school, I used to take photos and videos of my friends, of Valentine's Day, and all these different events that happened at school. And having my visual diary, having my YouTube channel has felt like an extension of exactly that. Having this massive memory bank has given me the opportunity to look back on the difficulties of life, on the most amazing memories, on just really sad seasons where I was confused and didn't understand what was going on. And I'm able to look back on those seasons like I'm watching the movie that is my life, which is unreal and is such a blessing. Because let's put it this way, if you're a person who journals, when you go back on old journals and read your old entries, you're able to pinpoint exactly how you felt in that moment. You're able to remember and think of the different things that were going on in your life at that time. This is exactly what having a YouTube channel has been. I could not adequately describe how precious it is and how much of a gem it is to be able to look at times in your life, going through the ups and downs, especially if you post things like life updates. Depending on how transparent you are, you're able to reflect and not only think about how far you've come, but see. You can genuinely watch yourself and see how far you come, how much God has come through for you, how much He's provided, and just given you a plethora of opportunities and just life-giving moments, and how much He's shown up for you. It's genuinely mad to be able to physically, like I said, watch the movie that is your life. One of the areas that it's also added so much value into my life is I'm able to look back and see how the little people in my life have grown. My nieces and nephew, family friends that we've had since they were legitimate babies. It's crazy to see how their speech has developed, their interests have developed. I'm just like, the fact that I'm going to be carrying on having a YouTube channel and I'll be able to look back on things 20 years from now, I'm like, flippin' heck, I can't think of a greater gift. I can't think of a greater gift than having a massive memory bank, looking at not only my life and how much God has genuinely just poured out so much love over my life, but also I will get to see all the special people in my life and how they've had an impact, whether they're little ones or my husband or my close friends, family. It's just incredible to know that I will be able to look at years long of my life, random days that I would never have remembered because I was just living. Whereas here I get to capture it and share it with the world and tell my life story. Another thing having a YouTube channel and a visual diary has given me, it has genuinely developed consistency and discipline in my life. That is something I just struggle with as an adult. Which sucks, but it's just the reality of my life, and it's something that I am aware of, and I'm actively learning, actively trying to pick up those life skills. I think a lot of creators come at YouTube with this thing, oh, like I love it and it's just so much fun, and I'm like, listen, I'm there with you, but it is discipline and consistency that will get you to your vision, to the life that you want to live, to the income that you're wanting to earn through creating content. It has helped me to put processes in place so that I can succeed, and not only in this particular area, but it's taken this area of my life that I'm able to see it in other areas of my life where I lack in discipline and consistency. It's kind of given me the perspective to take a step back and acknowledge what is it that I want to achieve? Who's the person I want to be? Who's the person that I want to be able to look back on and be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted and needed to do in order to be this person that I am today. Having a YouTube channel has given me so much perspective on myself, being an adult and choosing to take up personal responsibility for my life, for my actions, and even taking up the responsibility of balancing my emotions, because as much as the internal is very real and we go through days where flippin' heck, imposter syndrome is so real, or I'm like, why am I doing all these things? Why am I working so hard? Because maybe I'd lie to you, having a YouTube channel is like having a second job, and I've said this 100 times and I will say it 100 times more. But the juggle between the emotions of feeling stuck and just going through the mental shifts and then choosing to take up again the responsibility to say, nope, I've got a long-term vision in mind. I genuinely love this. I love creating videos, but I've got a responsibility to show up for myself. I've got a responsibility to Dimple 5 years from now who has a multitude of opportunities, who's able to travel freely, who's able to continue just sharing her life with her internet friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely taught me a whole other level of consistency and discipline, something which I've lacked for the longest time in my life. And I'm so thankful for being in the process of gaining such important characteristics. Another thing that has taught me is that there are ebbs and flows. There are times when I have a particular video that is within the algorithm and is flying. It's doing the utmost and it's basically carrying my entire channel. And then there are times when it's really quiet. And that resonates with me in terms of a business perspective as well, because it's the same in business. If you don't know it already, I am a brand manager and have my own company. And sometimes there are quiet seasons. Sometimes there are months where I'm only focusing on 1 or 2 clients. There are months where it's actually like I genuinely don't have any work in that space, and it's doing my utmost to get new clients, to work on my portfolio. It's the same with YouTube and having a visual diary. It's like there's constantly an opportunity to pour in and seeing every effort that you put into this channel as valuable, seeing each piece of content as valuable, whether it's a short, whether it's a full-on video. Sometimes I put out videos that are like 10 minutes long and I'm like, no, that's way too short. But it's like, you know what, this video is exactly how I want it to be presented. If it comes up to 10 minutes and that's it in its purest form and it's something that I'm proud of and I'm like, this is exactly what I want to put up, then let it be 10 minutes. It adds value. There are ebbs and flows. Sometimes things are easy. Sometimes it is a mission and a half. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone through weeks where I just didn't have the energy or the strength or the capacity to film a video or to be consistent. But every time I feel that low, I remind myself there's going to be a time where it just flows. Maybe that's next week, where filming is easy or editing just flows. So in the same way that life has its ebbs and flows, there are highs and lows, it's the exact same with having a YouTube channel. Finally, being in this amazing space has given me a brand new perspective. It's given me a space where I can articulate my thoughts, where I can reflect with clarity, and it's just given me a greater sense of self, if I'm honest. In so many spaces I feel so much more certain about my thoughts, about my processing, about my feelings. Because I'm sharing so much of my life, I need to be able to communicate that to you guys in a way that is clear and concise so that you understand. And so I myself need to understand it. Because with that, I have a responsibility to myself of what is personal and what can I be free in just telling the world about. Does that make sense? And so it's being able to gauge, this is exactly what I'm feeling. This is what I'm willing to be transparent about right now. This I'd like to take more of my time on. Maybe I can share it in a couple of months when I'm feeling more certain, but I would like to process this thing so that I'm able to share it with clarity and certainty. And that's exactly what I've gained. I've gained such a clarity of thought. And again, just being able to articulate exactly what it is that is inside and bring that out. In terms of new perspective, it's also given me, oh man, such an appreciation for my friends and family. It's like, I couldn't tell you guys, if you're new here, like I said earlier, Seth and I travel between the UK and South Africa every 4 to 6 months. And so that means we've been accommodated by our family with every move. And being able to look back on my YouTube channel and just see how much our family has supported us, has seen us through all these hectic seasons, has loved us, my friends, like the conversations I've had that have poured so much into my soul and have pointed me back toward the Lord. And like my community has been there with me in wrestling through just life. And how crazy it has been, but that has equally given me so much joy to know how loved and supported Seth and I are. It's all given me the perspective on how fun life is. It's like, yes, we've seen some dark days, but the good days, babes, the good days have been good. This life is so good. There's actually this one song called The Life by, I think it's by Cordelia, and it currently is my favorite song because it's honestly just the simple words of, I think I like this little life. I'm like, yes, this is exactly how I feel. Even though I feel like I've got these massive dreams and these massive achievements that I want to go for. Yes, go girl, be empowered, do what you gotta do, great. But at the end of the day, this life has been given to me by the Lord. And having this video diary has shown me that even though there's a multitude of humans on this earth, this little life of mine that the Lord has blessed me with is so beautiful. It is so much fun. If you've watched some of my videos, you know that there's so many times where I'm like, this is a crap day, or I'm feeling crap, but you know what? We're gonna make the most out of it. Having that perspective has been a game changer for me, and it has shown me that I need to stand myself. I need to back myself. I need to have a positive outlook on things, and that's not to diminish my struggle, whatever struggle I've gone through, but it's to say, you know what? There's still so much to look forward to. There's still so much beauty in this life, so much to be grateful for on a genuine note. And with all of that, in terms of just having a new perspective, having this channel has also given me a new perspective on myself. It has given me a massive platform to be confident about sharing my life. Like, I used to have so much anxiety about being transparent and vulnerable, but sharing all these difficulties, like there were times it was really hard. I was like, oh, I don't want people to know that I'm struggling. But it's been so freeing to share this life with you. It's been so freeing to build an online community of people who genuinely care. It's so mad how 98% of you are complete strangers, and yet I get so many messages and comments of like, praying for you, we love and support you, just thank you for sharing a video, you've encouraged me to do A, B, and C, or I'm rooting for you guys in terms of your visa. We have gotten so much love and so much support, and so I'm so appreciative for my online community. You have done something in me, like your kindness and commitment to come back and watch my videos and support what I'm doing here. Flip and heck, it has done the utmost for me, and I appreciate it so much, and I'm so excited to keep growing, to keep pushing, to keep pouring into the space, because not only do I feel like I'm giving you something, but it genuinely adds so much value to me as a person. So thank you so much, guys, for your love and support. It's been such a sick 2 years. I can't wait to keep sharing more. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, listen do the things. It's so much deeper than just releasing videos every once in a while. It does the utmost for you as a person. It adds so much value to your life and your experiences. It'll give you so much perspective. It'll give you such a vision. It'll bring you so much joy. It is so worth it. Like, your everyday life is time that you'll never get back. And so being able to film and capture that and share it, come on. It's such a blessing. And the fact that anyone can do it, I'm like, listen, I'm here to encourage you. Do it. Start a YouTube channel. Start a visual diary. Put on there whatever you want to put on. If you want to put your art on, do the things. If you want to do vlogs, do the things. If you want to share your life as a student, do it. You'll never get the time back. So you may as well capture it and put it on the internet. Because we're all friends here, guys. Let's just do the things. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being part of this journey. I cannot wait for this next year. I hope that you're ready. We've got some exciting times coming through, Seth and I. So if I don't see you in the comments, I'll see you in the next vlog. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That helps my channel. Genuinely, every single like matters. It gives me a great opportunity to share this life with more of you guys. And of course, if you haven't already, do subscribe. You know, I love having you here. So see you very soon. Have a good week. Bye.